This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Now, here's the thing. Maybe I'm put in jail. What's the first thing you do the first day of jail? Then ask me.
Wait, what's the first thing I do when you're in jail?
No. I put
I
you in jail.
call the homies up and say he likes it rough.
All good. But now you're in jail. First day, what are you doing?
Make friends.
Making friends?
I heard you're supposed to keep to yourself. They say keep to yourself and wait till someone approaches you. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because I don't look white. Sure as hell not black.
Yeah.
I'd be Latino. Latino's
Then
kind
they
of.
find out you ain't.
Well, am I? We don't do 21s and me.
Oh, they'll find out, and then what happens is they find out through the podcast that you're white as shit. You're Italian.
They're not listening to this.
And now you're in California. You're what's called a wood.
A
You
wood.
would, yeah. Now you got
White
two
boy.
choices. You can join the AB, Aryan Brotherhood, or you're a wood, you regular guy. Okay.
You can't be in the middle.
Now the AB's coming for you, and they need an enforcer, and they need a guy who's down for the cause.
I'm gonna have to use my skill set.
And they need you to get you're gonna have to get some kind of a swastika on your ass or something.
Oh, dude, you mean on my face, dude? You can't.
You're
hide
gonna be a giant enforcer, and it's all good.
I'm gonna hate my life, but it's what I have to do to make the ends meet.
Yeah,
Got to do it for the little Debbie cakes and the commissary.
that's right.
Not to get my ass played with all the time.
Yeah. Now I'm older. Chances are I'm probably going to be left alone. I'm not going to be AB because they're going to be like, But I might.
You might be one of those kind of opportunists where they see you and they're like, might as well. It's all we got today, and they're gonna fuck you proper.
I mean, Robert.
Yeah, they're gonna fill you up.
No, it's not possible.
They're gonna fill you up.
Not possible though.
Yeah, fill up. Hey, get the old man. Let's fill him up.
And
Hey, the old man running low. Let's fill him up.
I'll admit I got an apple bottom and I'm a good looking man. So
they're opening your peach up, dude. First month.
Might shave me down a little bit first. Might shave me down.
You're gonna get dealt with before I do.
Is that right?
Sexually.
So here's the thing. Here's the difference between you and me.
Your mouth.
Here's what you don't understand.
Your mouth is terrible, though. Right?
No, it's not my mouth. You fuck.
You don't think so?
No, your teeth look like a fucking bear trap. So anybody puts their dick in their
I know,
mouth
but yours
is all scraped up.
Yours
Now
like
listen.
old and like
No.
it's just
I got
and
a
your
nice,
tongue's all weird.
I got a nice mouth. I got a nice mouth. Don't be a dick. I have nice lips and a nice mouth. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm doing. I'm in my cell and I'm sharpening my toothbrush.
You're making shanks?
I'm sharpening my toothbrush. And then I'm going to get some salt and put it in my orange juice. And I'm just going to stir. So when the AB recruits you to put it down, because they're going to be like, we got to break your spirit. Your old boy Rinks. We need you to get up in his guts.
You're that old wild horse. We got to break you in.
Yep. Because I'm like,
yeah, you're tough to.
And I'm just sitting in my thing, and I'm like, please don't, no. And you come at me, and I go, please.
Salt
and
and
I
OJ?
throw the salt in your eyes, and you're like, what? And then gang, and I jab your throat.
Then that's one. Then the rest of the cavalry's come behind.
No. Then they go, how the fuck did you think of that, bro? Let's jump him in. He thinks things through. And everybody's going to get poked.
I'm gonna do you.
Poked
I'm gonna do you one better. Tell you, it has to be the first thing I do. I'm trans.
Now that's a good idea.
Sorry.
Identify as a
rouge
woman.
on, give me a wig. I'm trans. Put me in the women prison.
Now, and
nobody messing with me.
No, and you're having a lot of sex.
Beat shit all you, and then also somebody getting pregnant.
A lot of people getting pregnant.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a real stallion out there.
Well, yeah, because Hungry Eyes walks in there.
Because as soon as they go
shoulders for days.
As soon as they go lights off, ladies, I go, oh thank God, I take it all off, and they're like, oh my, I'm like, yeah, it's all ruse. I'm just here to fucking.
Anybody want to cuddle?
Yeah, I'm like, who else is lonely in there?
Who wants to cuddle?
And then,
by the way, I bet you there's some good-looking women in prison.
Haven't you ever seen the mugshots of like the baddies? Oh yeah, there's some attractive.
Jen, bring
inmates.
up some baddies in prison.
Just Google attractive inmates. Because then what I would do is I would have my daddy. I'd be like, Dad, I really need you to fill up the commissary card. I get a bunch of little Debbies. I give that to the head security guy and be like, put me in there with a dime.
Right. And the problem is he gets in trouble if somebody gets pregnant. So you need. Oh,
not men,
Ooh,
not men.
Fellas.
I just did inmates, so it's
yeah, that guy got a lot of attention.
He married a billionaire.
Yep.
He did?
Yep. He did have a dime
heir
piece.
to the billionaire.
He did have a dime piece. It left her, and now he's with a billionaire.
Is that true?
He's like a legit model, but he's a billionaire.
Oh,
see,
dude,
that was his girl on the right. Now he bounced to some older, like billionaire.
Girls love a bad boy. What was he in for?
Being beautiful.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, his first team all time. Yeah, but he left his girl who stuck by him, and now he just has.
That's a good-looking man.
Yeah, his mugshot went like viral, and he got all these
yeah.
endorsements.
That's
And now
who he
he's
started
just-
dating.
That's who he's with now.
Oh, that's fantastic. He's just her
I think they might have broken up though. Since,
hot felon.
but, yeah,
Oh, they broke up?
I think so.
Why? Because he kept stealing stuff?
Yeah, she's very happy. I mean, she's a regular gal, done up. God bless her. But
Oh, she didn't have that money. She has no. I mean,
Yeah,
she outkicked her coverage
yeah,
there.
he's a stud. Is he skinny?
Yeah.
I want him to be jacked.
No.
Okay, but he's there. He is. He's doing well.
There you go.
He's doing well.
Can't
It's a
trust
good
him.
combo.
Can't trust him, like, can you? Right?
I guess not.
like having a
what,
pet.
What was his?
it's like
What's his rap sheet?
It's like having a pet pit bull, right?
Well, that's what's hot though.
I'm saying they're fun. They're fun until they start doing pit bull shit.
I mean, yeah,
right?
he comes up hard.
He's fun. He's fun.
Look at her. She's a sweet little gal. God bless her. Taking care of a man.
Oh, dude.
Loving him. Loving him.
That dude
wants
was-
to know stories about jail.
Oh,
He's
man.
dangerous. Turns her
She's
on.
forced him to watch 60 Days In all the
Bro,
time.
bad boy.
Oh, is this what it's like?
Wear leather. I know you don't want to, but do it
Oh.
anyway. Dude, just sit on that motorcycle. I'll buy you one.
That's not at all.
Oh, that's dark. Go back to the ladies' force, Chin.
Yeah, thanks, Chen. Thanks for.
No,
taking
I'm
me
just
here.
saying.
Yeah, what was he in for? Do we know, Chin?
Let's see. Let's just go to his.
It might have been. Hopefully, it's fist fighting.
You can't just Google. You
Hopefully,
just,
it's protecting.
you gotta type it in, Chin.
Protect
No, it's gonna be
women.
here. Arrest and viral popularity.
Arrested Meeks and 3 other men in a multiple agent law enforcement mission dubbed Operation
charges.
Ceasefire. Meeks was listed
weapon
as convicted
charges.
felon, arrested
great.
for felony weapon charges, denies the charges. Same
It's not
day.
bad.
Within 24 hours, when the mugshots were posted to the department page, Meeks' photo had acquired more than 15,000 likes, 3,700 comics, mostly from women.
Of course, yeah, of course. Definitely gay men too.
Hashtag Felon Crush Friday in honor of Meeks' mugshot.
All it was just transporting guns. That's manly.
The spokesman for the Stockton Police Department said the mugshot had received more attention than any other mugshot since they launched their Facebook page in 2012. Yeah, no shit.
13 months of a sentence.
That is better though, right? Just gun like.
And then became a
distributing
model.
guns.
How fucking great is that? Eye color, blue gray. Fuck, bro. I'm an actor. I could use those fucking looks. I would have been on a show like SWAT or something.
You think?
Get down. Yeah, you know, something like
Did
that.
he get into acting too?
Probably tried.
Oh, he wrote a book called Model Citizen. It was in me.
It was.
All of them are the same shit. It was in me.
I live hard. I live hard. I kiss hard too. Can't think about me as I live hard, I kiss hard, and I fuck hard. Are those his kids?
No. Are they?
I think they are. Yeah. Let's see what year this is though.
Nothing but white girls.
2016.
Nothing but whites across the board. He seems like a sweet kid.
Who knows?
Look, let's take a little break, Brendan. All right? Because it's about unique health benefits and it's about being able to eat something that's delicious.
You're talking about nuts,
Buttery.
Daddy.
I'm
All
talking
about
about-
nuts.
I'm
You
talking
love
about-
nuts in your mouth.
I'm talking about macadamias, lower in net carbs than most popular nuts. They're 33% less than almonds, 50% less than cashews. They have arguably the best fat profile of any nut, like avocado on steroids. Okay, they have more monounsaturated fat. They've got omega-7 fatty acids, which can support natural collagen production, glucose metabolism, and reduce inflammation. And they're really good for satiety. So if you're trying to lose weight, you eat a couple of macadamia nuts, they make you feel full. They're also ridiculously delicious, which is why they're the most expensive and rarest of nut. But House of Macadamia is working vertically with 90 plus farmers in South Africa in these communities when they're struggling economies.
So you're saying macadamia nuts just aren't for the rich anymore, dude?
No, dude, and you're getting farmer owner.
Can they dip them in a little bit of chocolate for me? Maybe
white
vanilla,
chocolate? I got
regular
regular chocolate, I got
raspberry, vanilla dip.
macadamia nut bars, which are delicious. All
How
right,
about the creamy nut butter?
fresh from the harvest.
And then
unmatched
don't get me
quality.
started on their extra virgin macadamia oil. Oh my
Use it all the
god,
time.
dude!
It's
And
got
they're
buttery flavor. It's
Yep.
delicious. High smoke point. Great.
They're
to
doing a
cook
special
steak in.
discount right now for the Fire and Kid Army. For limited time, they're giving you guys a free box of the 45% macadamia snack bars. They're delicious. one of each flavor. You get the variety pack, then choose, then order your own. When you visit houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK, you get 20% off your entire order with the code TFAK. House of Macadamias. They're nutty.
They're nuts. Who knows, dude? It's
Seems
just
like
all
he
you're
was in
doing is
some dark arts.
transporting 40.
Seen this girl in
This one?
Yeah.
What's this?
prison who makes content.
What the? This is an OF model out of prison that makes
Oh, that's our boy Trevor Wallace
Yeah, this is from his podcast.
on Stiff Sock. Shout out to Trevor
She's
Wallace.
in prison.
Yeah.
Let me
Locked.
see her.
This is in prison? Bro,
Officer asked if you have any knives, weapons, or...
how do I get locked up?
You know what's so funny is why is she wearing the same thing in every TikTok?
Because she's in prison.
Jail.
But imagine your bunkmate is making TikToks and you're like, I'm in here for murder. Can we not do this?
Yeah, I killed one person. It's about to be two.
Just,
Stop.
dude, if I'm
Come
a
on.
guard, that's my favorite inmate right there. You can eat however much tapioca you want.
Dude.
Bro, I'm trying to do 25 to wife, dog. Crazy.
25 to wife, son.
She murdered somebody.
What did she
probably.
do? I mean, I'm obviously out. But
Look up that girl, Chin, not their commentary. Let's see what the hot inmate is.
What the?
Locked up.
Locked up, little.
Locked
On
up.
all that
BB
starchy
too.
food they give you in prison too.
God, the diet's awful,
I
huh?
know. I would imagine. Although my buddy's a prison
Just a
guard,
bunch of slop.
and Tarek's buddy, and he's been a prison guard forever. And he said you can get everything in there, everything you want. Good
At the
food.
commissary.
Yeah, whatever you
I
want.
don't know if you can get good food.
Boy,
Oh my
boy. Oh,
lordy.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah,
What is
that's
she-
not
she's
not
in there for
anybody's
murder?
type at all. No, she's probably in there for some drug shit.
What?
Let's see.
Looks like she's in there for smuggling some melons. Am I right? So
So
stupid.
dumb.
I'm guessing
So
it might be.
good.
It could be.
You a
fake,
melon
too.
smuggler? All right, well. Well, let me see some other prison baddies.
gave her
though.
3 years for being
Let's
hot.
see some, let's see some other prison baddies. Because I like a little bit of roughness on the face.
Could you do it? Be like, let's say you met your girl and you didn't know in like 2 years. I'm sorry, 2 weeks into dating, you're at dinner. She's like, I gotta get this off my chest.
100%.
I just got out. I did a 15,
100%.
No, hold on. I did a 15-year stint for what? Listen, I grew up in Georgia, and it was just a different time, and I hung a black guy.
Well, that's really not good.
Well, you're the one saying 100%.
no,
you don't let me finish.
No.
But she's like, but I went to prison. I'm
So
completely
she
different.
lynched a-
And I found Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
But me and my friends, I didn't.
No,
I did
can't.
buy the rope. I'll
No,
give you
no,
that.
no,
And I
no,
did
no.
pick the guy out.
No, I'm afraid I can't.
You wouldn't do it?
No,
What if she's like, I'm completely. My
She's
my,
look
my
at that
faith
one
is in
over
God.
there. What in the world is going on here? Prison's seeing some beautiful girls.
Hey,
Cute for jail.
Hey, they're all right, right?
What do you mean they're
Like the
all right?
redhead with the chin, Quagmire down there.
But look at the one up there. They're all gorgeous. Come
They're
on.
all right.
Oh, no, I
that
like
the second one and the top two, the
They're
one
kind
and
of.
two are
I
great.
think they're all painfully hot. But I'm just getting older. So the older you get, like they're all gorgeous to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I guess I'm not there yet. Becky
Yeah.
with the bangs. What are we doing? Bottom
I'm
right.
happy with it. I'm happy with
She has
it.
those stupid bangs. Like
I like
she's
Becky.
Topanga.
I like Becky Banks.
Becky Bangs.
Yeah, I like them all.
But B, what like at what crime are you okay with? Like let's say murder.
No, it depends. If
All right,
self defense, yeah.
Right,
Like-
let me give you this one. No, self defense. Yeah.
No. But
Don't
they're
be a
bad
pussy.
people. I will agree. So if you
B, let me give you
if
one. Let me give
yeah,
you one.
Yeah.
2 weeks in, your girl's like, this is getting pretty serious. I get this off my chest.
Yeah.
I was babysitting 3 kids, and it was a hot summer day in Calabasas.
No.
And listen, hold
Already
on. She goes, and
Don't hurt the kids.
No, hold on. All
right.
And I thought the windows were down, and I had to take a shit. Like I was about to shit my pants. I rushed in. I was in there way longer. I come out, kids are dead, and they gave me 15 years, man. And I regret it every day of my life. And I want kids
How
now
did the kids die for God's sake?
for just from heat stroke. And I had no idea. I was in there so long.
Okay, well, then
I lost time
she's
shitting
just
my brains
dumb.
out.
She's just dumb.
Can we deal with dumb?
Yeah, I can deal with dumb.
So you're still okay
That's
with
a
it?
tragedy that but more.
And she's like, and here's the kicker. I want 3 kids.
okay, let me ask you this question. Here's a better one.
This is so dark. The first one's hard to deal with. I
It's
hung a
hard to-
black guy.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did. That was. I didn't know we were going Ku Klux Klan here. So I'm
She has a
definitely
tough
not.
background.
No,
Well, no,
tough
she-
background or racist background. There's a
Well, no,
difference.
she was. She used to be.
No, I can't do it. Now, if I'm having sex and she tells me while we're having sex,
I don't hear
I'm gonna have to
anything.
finish, and then we'll talk
Yeah,
about
yeah. She could
it. After
confess
I
to
finish,
murder.
it's like we're breaking up. Now here's
She
the
could be
thing.
like, I'm the Golden State Killer. I'd be like, wait, hold on. I thought this dirty talk. When we got done, I'm like, I'm sorry, I was in the middle of just going to Pound Town.
Yeah.
I'm kind of go over what you said. You're the Golden State Killer. She's like, yeah, got away with it for a long time.
There was a girl I dated that I want to see what your reaction would be. I dated her. She was really cool. And I knew I wasn't probably going to, it wasn't serious, but I liked her and she was great. And we got to talking about turning tricks and how some girls, and she said, I used to do that. And she did it like that.
Like,
She
get
was-
over on John's.
She just, no, she used
That's
to-
how we talk
no,
on the street. I'm
she-
sorry.
she
I'm
used
so
to
sorry.
turn tricks. She was a prostitute.
She's a hooker.
So she goes, I used to do that. I said, for how long? She goes, like 3 years.
But what stuff? Like on the street, like walking
No,
down
no,
Figaro
agency,
in downtown.
Like an agency. And I said,
Okay, that's high
and she
class.
goes, the way she said it, she goes, and I go, what was that like? She goes, just sex. I can separate it, but made money. And that's the way she said it. The way she said it, she was so honest. I had zero judgment. I would never have, it wouldn't have gotten in
I
the
don't
way.
care.
It wouldn't have gotten in the
You
way.
ever heard Jelly Roll talk about his girl? He said it on Rogan. He's like, listen, she was a high escort model, like a high escort,
high priced escort.
high priced escort. Like,
Yeah.
and they asked her like, who's the most famous people that tried to go for you? She's like Eminem, like all these big names.
Sure.
But Jelly was like, when I met her, that's what she was doing, and he was like, I was okay with it. And she would make sure I got my daughter, like paid for the legal custody battle, all that. He's like, so I know she was down. She's still doing that shit. I get it.
It doesn't mean she's a bad person. Do you know how many high class prostitutes end up marrying one of their
One of the
customers
Johns?
and stay married
call them
forever?
suckers.
That has kids
you
with
a
them, stay
sucker.
married for them. There are women who are smart who go, I've got this crazy body. I can separate sex from emotion. I'm going to make a lot of money, but I'm quietly hunting for a billionaire who's going to get addicted to me. Boom.
Well, it's the
Happens
same
all
thing
the
like
time.
those Instagram thoughts when they finally get with like a Zion Williamson or like a big name,
Yeah.
and they get pregnant. Like, yeah, I get it.
That's right.
Especially maybe
My
there's a
meal ticket.
bond, like, but also people are like, oh, what a whore. She did it
No.
on purpose. Or she's been doing this with a ton of guys. Just so happens she got pregnant. She's like, he's actually a good dude too. Fuck
He's
it.
not a bad
The
guy
game-
to get in. It's not surprising that a girl like that would get attached to Zion Williamson or somebody else.
I mean, not seem like the smartest guy in the world, but he's probably pretty cool.
Probably cool.
dick,
I'm sure.
money.
I'm sure he's not worse than I am in bed. Probably not worse than I am in bed.
No.
Right.
And then also for those girls grinding out there and just sucking every dick left and right, it's probably a relief. It'd be like me selling my whiskey. Like, I don't have to do
100%.
10,000 podcasts. I don't have to suck 10,000 dicks.
Let's be honest, we are whores. My acting teacher used to say, this girl's playing a hooker. And he goes, boy, you got a real judgment on hookers. And she goes, yeah, I guess. And he goes, you ever do a job? It looks at the whole class. Anybody ever do a job just for money?
Everyone.
You're all whores.
Well, on World Star Hip Hop, they always post like the hookers off Figaro, off
Yeah.
LA. And like, goddamn, we need to get to Figaro. Bro, I mean,
Seriously?
tens.
No.
Tens.
Stop it. On
I mean,
Figueroa.
I would get robbed if I went down there, but tens, you got to know the lay of the land. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
no
want to go
lay of
down when you're nice cars.
But you could make a deal. Well, let me see. Really? On
Oh,
Figueroa?
dude, tens.
Go to World Star or go to
No, go to Hookers on Figaro, LA.
Hookers on Figueroa.
I mean, just tens, dude. I mean, our speed be.
I think it's Figaro.
It'll do the. There it goes. This the top one?
I would go to images.
Sure.
All right, let's go to images.
I wonder if it's gonna. No,
Definitely not that
You're
one.
gonna get some weird ones. No, I'm not talking about the trolls Chin brought up. Go back, Chin, because these women look terrible. Listen, you're gonna get some warlocks.
That
on
one
the
looks like
streets.
she's got rickets.
Yep.
She's-
No, don't go to image. Go back.
This one?
Yeah, let's see what that does.
Hey guys, I'm Milad. I'm a documentary maker in the field of social issues.
Well, now I'm starting to see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like World Star posts something, you're like, what is happening?
so much. Have a fun.
A lot of gang activity down there. A lot of rough characters.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that
That's
looks
your
like Jelly
girlfriend.
Roll.
That's your girlfriend.
All right.
That's your girlfriend, though.
That one needs to eat.
right.
Okay, this isn't helping my case here.
Well,
Ooh, in the rain. Work it rain, snow, or
that's
shine.
a tough job right there.
Look at that.
looks pretty
You have a problem with that?
What in the world?
How's she not getting
Hold,
picked up?
please.
That's what I'm saying, B.
What in the world? Yeah, that's a tough job. That's a tough fucking job, though. You're working the streets.
You gotta be careful though, because they gotta text their pimp, the car, and all that.
And
you know?
sometimes it's a guy.
Well, we'll navigate those waters. But
Yeah. We have a friend, remember, who was like, some girl came to his thing and he goes, her hands were real big.
Yeah.
Big feet and hands.
yeah,
It's like, I might have been, all right. Okay.
I mean, in the hood, so it depends how bad
It's
you
a
want it.
disaster. That's kind
Oh,
of
it's tough. If that's your daughter, you're like, God damn.
Well, that's your life there. Like, that's not,
Her ass just hanging out.
yeah.
I don't even know where that's outside downtown. Didn't you live downtown, Jen? You never.
I've never passed by this stuff.
New York City used to have this in the 90s, 80s and 90s.
Yeah, and then they got rid of it, right? I
And-
thought they
and
made
there were some
prostitution legal in
beautiful
New York.
women
I thought they
down
made it legal in New York.
Yeah, well, on the street, on the West Side Highway, there was an area where it was a thing. You would go there to look at them, like even tourists, and they were
I get it.
hot in lingerie. Some of them were ridiculous.
Chin, bring up where prostitution is legal. I'm pretty sure New York's legal. Obviously, Reno, Nevada's legal. That's why the Bunny Ranch was there. I don't know why it's not legal everywhere. I know it's dark
Should be.
arts and it's human
Prostitution is
trafficking.
illegal throughout California.
Oh, yeah, California for sure. But it's legal.
Nevada is the only U.S. jurisdiction.
Yeah, can I
allowed-
go back up for a sec? Let me just see what it's classified as. Acts of prostitution. Yeah.
$1,000 first offense. Add to the bill.
Well,
I would tell them like, I'll give you $1,000. And then if I get caught, it's another $1,000. So it's a risk.
that's $1,000. I'm paying it anyway.
Yeah.
And possibly 6 months in county jail. Which
Nah,
never-
they're not doing
never
that.
happens. Yeah.
You can murder so you can shoot somebody in the face in LA and they get a slap on the wrist.
Well, yeah.
So just Nevada.
Only Nevada. Well,
Interesting.
that's a bummer.
Interesting. My buddy did a documentary on the Bunny Ranch, and he said, "What's the one thing every prostitute in there said? There's one thing all of them said. So when you interviewed them, it's the one through line that all of them said about prostitution, about what they were doing.
It makes them sad.
Nope. Keep going.
They have drug problems.
Nope.
They have shitty dads.
No.
They have no dad.
No. It was the one thing that all of them said. So they're prostitutes. I'm a prostitute, but
But I can separate the
no.
But
Every single one of them said that
They all
this
do
is
anal.
only temporary.
Oh yeah, every stripper says the same thing.
But I'm only doing this for a little while until I.
And the next you know, 6 years goes by, you're like shit.
Well, you get forced out.
That's the bottle service girls too. Like all of them, like just temporary, but they're making such good money.
Yeah.
It's just tough.
Yeah.
Until
Well,
they're all,
I like
hey,
that.
Leatherface.
Yeah.
Gigs up. We got to bring in the young
Stripping
crowd.
is that way.
That's what I'm saying.
Gets to a point where you just no longer can do it.
That's with anything though. I mean, besides a 9 to 5, like sports, you only got a short shelf life.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking
Stripping
about being
too.
a running back in the NFL nowadays.
Oh,
Right?
even the top running backs, like Saquon Barkley, like the running back's not like a very
I mean, 30, right? You get
well,
to-
30, you become Scrooge McDuck. But they were saying like the top running backs, like Saquon Barkley is like one of the best running backs in the
Yeah.
league. But to be just straight running back, the league's like, we can get anybody to do it because the passing league now. So Saquon's like, I'm a big deal. I can catch and do it all. Like, you guys use me, pay me like I'm one of the top guys. And New York's, they're holding out. They're like, let's just get somebody else, dude, because you probably got another 2 years. How much you get beat up, you know?
Damn.
Like the
His
running
knee
back
was already
position,
fucked up.
they just don't value it like they used to.
Yeah.
And like running
They're
backs
not,
aren't,
the superstars aren't the running backs. We used to hear about, everybody from Cadillac
But you
Williams.
you gotta be different though. You gotta be super old school, right? But it's different now. Like Kamara for the Saints, McCaffrey for the Niners. You have all those Eckler for the Chargers. They got to be able to catch now.
So wild.
Like McCaffrey touches.
It's just because of
McCaffrey touched the ball so many times.
How does the game change like that?
Passing, people want passing.
Why?
It's more entertaining.
Oh, is that what it is?
Way more entertaining.
So then they actually skew the game to viewership?
I think it just happened naturally too. More kids.
How long do
look at the NBA? Like Steph Curry changed the NBA because everyone wants to shoot now. Like before, it used to be a big man league.
Yeah, dunking
Now there's
and all
no
that.
big. I mean, Jokic is the biggest guy dominating.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all shooters. Like Steph Curry changed the game. Patrick Mahomes changed the game. Aaron Rodgers, they changed the game.
Jokic is just
Unreal. Nobody can touch.
Somebody's talking about how Serbia has, I think, 7 million people and the two best athletes in the world in some ways. Well, Djokovic
That's
He's a
up for
ridiculous
debate,
tennis player. And how good is that guy though?
Jokic?
He's like Larry Bird or something, right?
Better than Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the best. The best.
Yeah.
The best.
Not faster, not just.
He's not
a monster.
explosive. He's not fast. He's just not like if
Smart as shit.
Like you know, how LeBron will explode and then chill. He just keeps it. No matter how the game's going, he's at a 7 all the time. Doesn't get tired. Prefers to pass than score.
You don't want to tell me it doesn't matter if he scores 3 points or 30 points as long as his team.
As long as he wins. As long as he wins.
That's
Like
European.
he'd rather have. Well, it's really Jokic. He'd rather have more assists than points. So he'll take care of everybody. Like Murray's a good player. He ain't shit without Jokic. He's just another guy in the league. Jokic makes him so much better.
And did
'Cause
Jokic?
they have to focus
he
on
had
Jokic.
He kind of like blossomed this year.
No,
He's
he won
been playing-
MVP last year. He didn't win
Oh, he did?
MVP.
Okay.
He won MVP the past 2 years. This year they gave it to Joel Embiid, which is hilarious. He grew up chubby, you know, just a
I saw
baller,
it.
man.
I saw it.
But he got drafted in the second round. Not explosive, not athletic, not fast. His fundamentals are ridiculous, and then his IQ second to none.
7 feet. Whose muscles over there?
This guy.
Look at the size of Djokovic is 6'2".
That's Dwight Howard. He ain't shit compared to
Djokovic is
Jokic.
6'2". Look at Dwight Howard. Though.
No,
Look at
Jokic isn't 6'2". Jokic is 6'11".
No,
he's
I'm
almost
saying
7 foot.
Djokovic right there. That's the best tennis player.
Oh
in the
yeah,
world. Look at the size of those fucking guys.
Jokic actually isn't number one anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Wow.
Yeah, but Jokic's interesting because again, if you're a young kid growing up, like he doesn't jump the highest, doesn't sprint the fastest. He's
love
just
that.
fundamentals.
So then, how do you?
And it's his IQ.
Okay, but then
It's his
how
IQ.
do you? So when you talk about athlete, he's a good athlete. He's a great athlete, right?
He's a once in a generational talent as far as basketball goes.
But he's an
But
athlete.
he's not the best athlete.
Okay, but how do
Different.
you define athlete though? He
doesn't-
crushes
he
at a
doesn't-
sport
he-
like basketball,
But he doesn't
which
jump the
requires-
highest. But so does Tom Brady. Tom Brady's
I'm saying.
the
So
worst
then-
athlete on the field.
I know. So how do
they
you-
just play that game?
Wayne
He's the
Gretzky
best.
too.
No, Wayne Gretzky's a freak. He was the fastest on the
Physically?
ice. A freak, fucking freak.
Oh, really?
At 17, he's playing with grown men, scoring 1 million goals.
wow.
He's a freak. That's a bad example. But Jokic, again, he's the best at basketball. He understands basketball better than anybody else. On the court, he knows exactly what people are going to do.
Yeah.
He's like Floyd. I don't
you have to-
think Floyd Mayweather was the best athlete.
right.
Boxing, he knows exactly what punch he's going to throw
So
at
you have
this
to put
distance.
IQ in there. Game IQ is part of being an athlete.
But it's different. Like, is Dwight Howard a better athlete than Jokic? Yeah. But he's not as tough, not as durable, doesn't know the game as well, doesn't have the tenacity,
Could you put
isn't
this,
a good
could
team
you,
player.
Could you apply the same thing to fighting?
Meaning, like athletes?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, there are certain guys who are good at fighting. You put them in anything else, they can't do
like
it.
GSP or something.
No. Not,
Put-
a, great, not,
put,
not a
um,
great athlete.
What I thought was I was always told Wayne Gretzky was the slowest skater.
Fuck, no.
And then I saw him do a foot race when he was older against put Wayne Gretzky in a foot race, and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense.
On
He's
ice,
crushing all of
he's
them.
a freak.
Crushing all of
It's
them.
like David on the Houston Oilers, not Houston Oilers, the Edmonton Oilers.
Watch
now.
this. Hold on. Wayne Gretzky 100-meter sprint. So he's racing Bjorn Borg. He's racing. Hold on. Who are the athletes?
trying to
Pele. Look at Wayne.
Starches him.
Look at that.
I don't think Wayne Gretzky's known for being slopey. Like, he was so fast. on ice.
Apparently not, because
On
I heard
ice,
that,
he's a
but then you're like,
freak.
wait a minute.
I mean, those guys sucked at running, but yeah.
Let's take a break. I want to talk about supplements and the best supplements on planet
Oh,
Earth.
let me guess.
I wanna
On
talk
it,
about-
Brian?
I want to talk about focus. I'm talking about increasing your cognitive function, your memory. Alpha Brain Instant, Alpha Brain Black
Talking
Label,
about mental
Alpha Brain
clarity?
Focus Shot, pre-workout.
I only use Alpha Brain Black, man. It's the highly concentrated Alpha Brain. Now, everybody else gets the regular Alpha Brain. They've sold over 1 million bottles. You know it's the number one nootropic on the planet. But Alpha Brain Black is turbo for your brain.
Try it.
They have the
works.
Focus Shot, the pre-workout, the Instant Alpha Brain. It's the number one nootropic. You get your money back guaranteed if you don't love it, but you're well. If you need supplements, you need freaking protein powders, creatines, glutamines. You need freaking MCT oil, Warrior bars, fat butters, and then workout gear. We got kettlebells, On It sandbags, hydrocore bags. They got it all. Streaming fitness for your thick ass.
Literally
the summer.
everything
Everything.
for your body.
onit.com/FATK, and you get 10% off the entire site, including Alpha Brain, Black, Instant, all the Alpha Brains, the Focus, the pre-workouts, and all the things we just told you about. It's On It, baby. onit.com/FATK, 10% off everything. Let's get back to the
Everything.
program. That's the same video, Chin. You found
Pele,
it.
No,
Bjorn
I'm just looking
Borg,
at the names.
Pele, Bjorn Borg, and Sugar Ray Leonard.
I figured Pele would be the only one to keep up with him. Now I don't know how old
Nah, he
Pele
might have been
is
older.
there.
He might have been older.
This looks
Still,
like a
that's
grainy
impressive.
video.
That's impressive.
It's all right. Yeah. I figured he beat him.
Yeah.
Then you
also,
put
sprinting's
skates
something
on
you
him.
have to do. You know, if you never sprint at all.
Not really. I hate when people say that.
No, it's true,
not.
though.
No, it's not. I
Why?
hate when people say that.
No, it's true.
No, it's not.
If you don't sprint, if you're just a boxer and you never sprint, even though you could be faster, but if it's like
from
first
the
time-
day you're born, you know how to.
No, there's fast twitch muscle.
You're either fast or
Yes,
you're not. There's
100%.
You
You
can get
can't-
with any trainer in the world.
That's right.
It
You
doesn't
can't-
matter.
you don't get faster,
You're either
I'm saying.
fast. You have
Right.
either have explosive
But if
muscle
you've
to
been
run.
sprinting and you have the same talent, you know, sometimes you're going to be faster. If you if you just run a race and the guy never sprints, but if you have the same talent, I think that you're going to get. Your body's kind of used to it. You're going to be more explosive. Takes a guy a second, but there's
Not
no
really.
doubt.
If
there's
you're
no
an
doubt
athlete,
that
if you're an
you're
athlete,
fast,
you've been
you're
running your
fast.
entire life.
Yeah.
Your entire. I hate when people there's this kid on my son's team and he's so slow. He's awful.
He's never
I'm like,
gonna be
what are we
faster.
doing?
He's never gonna be faster.
The coach went to dad's like, I got a sprint coach. If he works on him, this kid can be really fast. I went, no, he can't.
No.
Dad's like, you see, I'm like, no, he doesn't have it.
100%.
You can teach him all the mechanics. Anybody you see in the pros now, none of them would have to be taught how to run fast.
That's right.
We all know how to run.
Well,
It's
this guy,
naturally
Sports Gene, Richard
organic to
Bernstein,
run.
on the Sports Gene looked at that. He goes, "There's never been a case where a kid was slow, like in soccer or football, and they worked with a coach and became fast. You
Yeah,
either
you
have
can be
the
more
fast, which-
efficient in your
you
running.
You can get look. There's a lot of technique to sprinting. So if you want to be a sprinter in track, you better work with a coach because if you have just talent and the other guy has talent, he's going to beat you.
Yeah, everyone's
on
fast at
technique.
that level.
But you're not going to be unless you have it. No matter what you do, you'll never run in a 100-meter sprint in the
happening.
Olympics. No, it's never happened.
Just
You
not
gotta
happening.
have it.
It's like some people have, rhythm. Some people don't. There's nothing we can do. It's the way you were born.
I have rhythm. In
Yeah, you
bed
have rhythm.
and on the dance floor.
Yeah, kind of. But it's like there's nothing we can do. Either have it or you don't.
So
There's no coach in the world that's going to teach you to fucking dance like Chris Brown.
since we're on the topic of sports,
Oh yeah, UFC 290. We haven't talked about it.
This is gonna be
all
exciting.
I've talked about on the Schaub show.
Oh, really?
No, I'm down. I'd love your opinion because we had Dom Cruz on one today.
What did he
The
say?
great Dom Cruz.
Yeah.
He breaks it down. He's such a fucking brilliant
so
dude.
brilliant.
He's the best.
and did he have Yair?
Which fight?
Well, bring up the card because you want to talk Yair.
Just the main card. There's 5 great fights.
I'm never, ever betting against Volkanovski again, even if he has a broken leg, because he's such a champion. He's just different. He's different. Now, at 145 pounds, if there's anybody that has a chance to beat greatness, which is Volkanovski, it's Yair Rodriguez.
My thing is like if you watch Volkanovski when he went against Makhachev, even though he lost that fight, I went, 145 is screwed.
I mean,
you think
unbelievable.
Yair could
155 could be screwed. I mean, practically.
Yeah, but 145, good luck, everybody. I don't care who you are. Now Yair is the best featherweight on the planet, not named Volkanovski.
Yes.
But Volkanovski's there. That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's like Gustafsson, John Jones. Gustafsson was the best 205er walking this fucking planet.
Yeah.
Not named John
I
Jones.
will say Volkanovski, Yair Rodriguez is a buzzsaw, and I think his style is very hard to prepare for. I feel like his style, how do you get
Guys
somebody-
beat him though, and there's a blueprint to beat him, and
Which is?
take him down, wear him out. First 2 rounds, 3rd and 4th, go to work. You drain his energy,
down.
so he's not as explosive. So Dom broke it down great. He goes, "What's interesting is what Volkanovski had to do against Makhachev. Because what's Makhachev do? He pressures you, gets you against the cage, takes you down, holds you down, pounds you down, is comfortable in guard."
Mm-hmm.
And what Alexander Volkanovski want to do is defend the takedown, get back to the middle of the octagon, and beat him up, kick him, create distance. Well, Yair has to do the exact same thing. To avoid the takedown, don't get taken down, keep in the middle of the octagon, try and get that knockout.
Yes.
Volkanovski has to do exactly what Makhachev did against him. Apply
interesting.
pressure, give him against the cage. So he goes, it's all going to depend who puts together a better game plan, who can defend the takedown. And then, because if
So you're saying in the middle of the octagon, Yair wins that exchange because of different distance. Yeah.
his striking's better than
Yes.
Volkanovski's. But
You were saying that though. Volkanovski's striking is so otherworldly. Like he connects.
Yair's just so good.
Yeah.
Now it's just Volkanovski's not. Don't get me wrong, world class.
Yeah.
But that's when I say better, I mean it's Yair Rodriguez's only chance to
more
win.
to deal with. The kicks
Yeah, but it's his only chance to win. He's not going to out grapple him. He's not going to submit him down there.
Yeah.
Volkanovski's too good in the guard.
Yeah.
So he has to be able to control it in the middle of the octagon and hope he can land something.
Yes.
It's his only chance to win. I don't think he wins. I think Volkanovski beats the shit out of him.
If there's
but
any 45 pounder that's going to win, it's him.
he's the only guy, but I just,
Yeah, I can't-
there's
I
a reason
can't.
why Volkanovski is minus 450.
After the Makhachev thing, I was like, I'm never betting against Volkanovski.
And then, I said this on the shop show, but the entire main card, it should be UFC 290 mismatches.
Really?
Bo
Moreno?
Nickel's like a minus 7,000 now. He's fighting that Val
Who is that
Woodburn.
guy?
So his original opponent, Bo Nichols, dropped out. He got hurt this week.
Who was it?
Trajan Gore.
Ever heard of him? Doesn't matter. So with Val Woodburn, he was supposed to be on Dana White Contender Series, 7-0, comes off the local circuit. They go, hey, we know you're going to do Dana White Contender
Kind
Series.
of jacked, huh?
Sure, doesn't matter. They're going to say, instead of Dana White Contender Series, here's Bo Nickel. Here's your chance to get in the UFC. You're probably not going to win this one, but we promise you whatever 2 or 3 fights after this.
That's all right.
Bo Nickel's going to mop the floor with him. But so Bo Nickel's like
Bo
a
Nickel's
minus.
going to grab him and wrestle him.
Doesn't matter. He'll do whatever he wants.
What
but
is-
then Jalen Turner, Dan Hooker, tough fight for Hooker. Jalen Turner's a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Hooker needs this one, though. Then Robert Whitaker, Duplessis. Whitaker's the best middleweight of all time, not named Izzy. Think about this. Whitaker hasn't lost a fight since 2014 to anybody but 2 fights to Izzy. He's beat everybody else since 2014.
Yeah, I would argue he lost to. I would argue he lost that fight to Yoel Romero. But yeah,
No,
but he won it.
No, yeah, he still won it, but it doesn't matter. Still, they won it.
That's amazing.
So
I didn't realize
since-
that. I didn't realize that.
He's only lost to Izzy.
That's fucking. I did not realize.
Last guy to beat him before that was Wonder Boy at
that. I
welterweight.
did not realize that.
2014, dude.
That's so.
That's how good he is.
That's so
He's beat
unbelievable.
everybody else.
That's unbelievable. That's fucking crazy that he did.
And then Dom pointed
been in
out
some wars, by the way.
he's starched a lot of guys. Like he's getting better. That's what's scary about him.
So he's getting better, you'd say.
And then Duplessis, it's like hasn't fought the same guys. There's a reason why they're doing it. Like it's a win-win for the UFC. And Dom pointed this out. He goes, it's a win-win because Robert Whitaker wins. Like Robert Whitaker is the highest live gate of all time. So that makes sense for the UFC. If Duplessis wins, you get 2 Africans fighting. There's a narrative there. We can sell that. I can't think of a worse matchup for Duplessis. There's the
Why?
worst match. He really hasn't beat anybody. And then Robert Whitaker, just stylistically, it's a nightmare.
Why are they
for him.
doing that? It's just a tune-up.
It's a win. No, it's not a fucking tune-up. The tune-up for who?
For Duplessis. I mean, for
no, fuck no. Duplessis is number 6 in the world. He beat Derek Brunson, beat Darren Till, but in those he was losing both of those fights and then came back. But Robert Whitaker's a motherfucker, man. And for the UFC, like Dom said, it's a win-win. For whoever wins that, they can build the next contender for Izzy. And then Brand Moreno, Pantoja. You know who Pantoja beat, right?
No.
Makhachev knocked him out.
Oh,
Ever heard of
long
him?
time ago.
Doesn't
I
matter.
saw that
Still knocked
fight.
him out.
Yeah.
That's how bad that motherfucker is.
Damn.
And then also, you know this B? He's beat Brand Moreno twice. He beat him in 2017. They beat him on the Ultimate Fighter. Beat him twice, dude. Isn't that crazy? He's 2-0 against Brand Moreno.
Damn. Robbie Lawler's still fighting.
This is his last fight.
It is?
Yep.
That's his swan song?
This is his last one.
At 170 or 85?
170.
That's going to be hard for him to get down to 170.
No, he's
thick.
been fighting at 70.
Thick as a tick.
No, he's been fighting at 70B.
Yeah.
Professional. It's his last fight. This is a retirement
Somebody
fight.
said they saw him and was it you? Somebody was hanging out with him and they were like, how much do you weigh?
Not me. I've been on
like,
cards
I'm
with
about
Robbie.
220.
I've been on cards with Robbie. He's not a big dude.
Yeah.
Jack Della is a savage.
Have you been? I've been watching.
We need
catching
him
a
to
little
win.
of Tough, just a little.
What'd you
bit.
say?
I've been catching
What
a little
episode
bit
you
of
on?
Tough.
Connor looks awful on there. I'm a huge Connor fan, but man,
Yeah,
they're 0-6.
Yeah.
and maybe it's the editing. He's never around,
yeah, I know.
and when he is around, he's just pushing his product. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
man,
really
if they
weird.
thought this was going to help Connor out and get
He's in a
views,
suit and
it's gone bad
Yeah, it
for
looks
him.
like
man.
he's coming. He just came from a meeting and he's standing there. Yeah.
But they had one of the cast from the Ultimate Fighter on. And he goes, maybe they're edited, so Connor's not there. He's never there in the morning practice, but he's at every night practice.
Not bad.
And he's not at weigh-ins, which is weird. The problem is he's 0-6, but the other issue is the format of the show. Vets versus rookies is a terrible idea.
And have the rookies all been getting crushed?
They're not even competitive. It's 0-6.
Bad idea, huh?
I said that from the jump. As soon as I saw him, like, what are they doing, those poor kids? Yeah, and Connor, whenever he's on, he's like promoting fast or his whiskey. Like, oh, this is just a commercial for
Yeah,
him.
it's a commercial.
And then Chandler cares, and he also has the talent. So Chandler looks great. You know me, I love Connor. I'm just like, God,
I wonder
this
if
is a
Connor's
bad move.
training.
Yeah, he's training.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's not fighting this year.
he's not.
Who knows if that fight happens?
Listen, your boy Elon Musk is training, dude.
Yeah.
You don't think it's going to happen?
I still don't think the fight happens. There's a good chance it does. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because and the other thing, what makes it interesting is Mark Zuckerberg is launching that new competition to Twitter. I just got an email today from him. I forget what it's called. What's it called, Chin?
I'll look it up.
Thanks. That'd be great. He has that. What is it? Not Meta. Meta's the
He has a new thing?
Yeah.
Oh, right. He's got a Twitter
Threads.
Threads.
Threads. They said I got an email
Good
today
name.
from the heads of Threads to get early access to it.
Ooh.
So we'll see how that goes.
Launches
But it's going to
Threads.
compete with Twitter.
What are the parameters? Are you do you have to be do you have to give a woke card? Do you have to
No. I don't think so. Who knows? But it's their way to take on Twitter. Whoever has issues with Twitter. So that makes this fight even more compelling because he's launching that.
Pretty impressive.
I guess he has billions of dollars. I mean, sky's the limit.
Just more apps.
A lot of people are going to go over there, though.
You think so?
I mean, the left is. They hate Twitter. Even though they want freedom of speech, then they get mad when it's freedom of speech.
Yeah, Tim Pool was talking about, I think he was him talking about how they're going to be,
I like Tim.
as we get more and more divided, there's going to be a parallel banks, parallel social media platforms.
Like the left and right?
Parallel economy.
Like two lanes.
Yeah, parallel economy.
Enjoy that left.
Some people will make more money over here. Other people will make more money over here.
That's how it is,
Neither
though.
side will be talking to each other.
That's not good.
I don't think so.
That's not good.
Right now, they're not talking to each other. Right now, people just. I was at a fucking dinner party, and all I did was bring up the fact that my kid was being taught from the anti-racist handbook, and that I had read all the critical race theorists, or a lot of them, and I had an argument. I didn't want my 11-year-old having to deal with that and being told that he was
At 11, no.
in a dominant, patriarchal, oppressive box. He occupied that box. When he's 11, he's got to.
So you should have guilt at 11.
Yeah, and I had and they chose the wrong person because I've done my homework.
Who's arguing?
And I went to the teacher and I said, "This."
Oh
is
no,
not,
I know that. I thought you were saying you were at dinner.
Well, I was at this dinner party, and the couple I found out were very liberal, and they left.
Good.
She didn't even say bye. She just left, and
Well, that's
my
liberals in a
wife came
nutshell.
over and goes, "God, I leave you alone," and you end up driving people like that. I didn't say
I
anything.
can't have a conversation?
I was literally having a conversation, and I was open to any kind of talk. I thought it was an interesting thing because they were bringing up something.
But that's part of the problem. Like we can't
was
even
tell-
discuss
she
it.
wouldn't
and
even
then
engage with me.
Well, that's libs, right?
off.
That's the left.
Yeah,
They
but
won't-
like,
they won't
wow, it actually made me feel really bad.
You shouldn't.
I was like,
because that's all of them. They have no backbone.
Man.
So when you give them facts, you're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? They can't. There's
yeah,
nothing.
and then I was talking about how I went and did that SWAT training where you get tased and you're learning how to shoot active shooter stuff, you know, and they were offended by it, and I was like, I was just telling you
Why'd
that.
you go to dinner with them?
I got invited by good friends, and then they had their friends there, and most of the people were great, but this couple were just different. And I
Thank
was like,
God.
Wow.
See ya.
It was a thing.
Good riddance.
It was a thing. They left.
As
it
they're
was a
leaving,
thing.
say good riddance, pussies.
No, and they were my age. They weren't young.
Now imagine that's your mom and dad.
Wow.
Hey, Dad, why did you leave dinner? I couldn't argue with him. It's too masculine.
And I should have picked up on it because
Right?
the guy said, I can't do this right now, you know, something. And I was like, what? I didn't.
Oh, that's when I doubled down. Like, what do you mean?
missed
What
it.
can't you do? Have a discussion?
Yeah,
Why are you
I
shutting
wasn't
down?
saying anything crazy.
But I'm also open-minded, man. If you have better ideas, I'd love to hear it because maybe you can change
That's
my
what's
mind.
fun. I want to hear like
Yeah, me too.
different ideas.
I'm not going to die in the hill on this. Like
No.
the affirmative action.
Change
it's like,
my mind.
Affirmative action. Change my mind. There's nothing more racist than affirmative action in the college system.
It's a great discussion.
So it's not even a
the
discussion.
American
There
discussion.
couldn't be more racism involved in that decision. So let me get this straight. You want to make it so easy for African Americans to get into school that they're taking the lower 30% of African Americans, and then the Asians and whites who are at the top 10% aren't getting in, but the lower thirds of the African Americans are. So what you're saying to me, it sounds like, is you don't think African Americans can study and learn and get better grades than these other races. How that isn't racist in any facet is fucking. There couldn't be anything more racist that you don't think they can get their shit together.
The guy said, this Asian guy said, the average Asian student has to get 273 points higher on test scores to get in than an African American. And what we have to remember about this is Ketanji Jackson Brown wrote about African Americans and their lived experience, and she was using hypothetical situations. What she doesn't realize is that Asian Americans who've suffered no shortage
Suppression?
of oppression, they are the ones who were being excluded. And it was like, well, your color of your skin, and that is a violation of the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense in any facet.
Affirmative action was always a very tentative thing for art. It was always essentially illegal, but they were like, with great discretion, use race as one factor of many, and I get it.
But what the Asians do, what Asians did is they went, Harvard's the best school, UCLA, Johns Hopkins. We got to study more than anybody, make it a focus with our children in order for them to be competitive against everybody else. And them bitches took over. That's how this
point
goes.
Where they're actually lumping Asians in with white people, which is really condescending.
Of course,
it's not fair to Asians.
But then what happens if you're okay with this?
It's Asian. We're talking Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. But go on.
Yeah, it all falls on the same marker. But then also, if you're okay with this, well, let's take it over to affirmative action across the board. Let's go to sports. Man, I watch basketball. There's a lot of black guys. That's not fair, man. We need some Jews in there. We need some white guys. You're like, but the whites and Jews can't shoot. I know, but they need the same opportunity. There's too many black people on the court. You're going to pay for that product? A watered down product? Because you wanted to represent more of your world, your perspective?
Worse was looking at Harvard and the communiques, the emails. They were so, it's just like, dude, be more blatant. However,
there could be anything more racist.
However, the one thing that the dissenters on the Supreme Court are saying is, how about legacy? I think 40% or 30% of the admissions are legacy.
That's a problem.
So in other words, Harvard has a $50 billion endowment, and apparently because those parents will give money, those get
kids
in. That's
advantage.
fucked up too.
But that's not affirmative action.
Yeah,
that's not. Those could be any color. We're not. You cannot pick a student to get into school based off their race.
You cannot do it.
No, you
can't. Do it.
You can't. You shouldn't even look at their name. You should just look at their scores.
Yes.
GPA. He's in. He's not.
Yes.
Who gives a fuck what color they are?
Yeah.
That is the market value.
Yeah.
So when you go to the doctor and let's say your wife's gonna have surgery, and affirmative action he got his doctorate, but he's in the lower 30 percentile. Do you give a fuck what color he is?
No.
You want the best there is to save your
Well, this is my joke.
wife.
I always say, if you're going to operate on my spine, I want the best. I don't care if the guy's a cannibal. I want the best. If he eats people sometimes, fuck it. You
don't care.
I just want the best.
I'm
colorblind.
And that's why sports is great. There's no affirmative action.
Yeah, I love it.
The best of the best. Whether they're all black, all Asian, all Jewish, the best of the best.
Yeah.
That's
You'll hear
the top.
liberals talk about someone's lived experience. And it's just like, it's the most condescending
Hilarious.
shit. You got to remember, the one thing I hate about white people are annoying because white people will talk about the lived experience of somebody. And what they're really saying is, what my objection with white liberals, especially academic liberals, is we have to get white people to change before brown and black people can have a chance.
Doesn't work.
It's so condescending. It's so fucking condescending.
Yeah,
and it's usually because they don't really have a lot of experience.
But like
around
Clarence Thomas, who's high up, he goes, I hate affirmative action because he went to Columbia or whatever. He goes, now if I see somebody that have a degree from Columbia with affirmative action, I go, oh, they were given that. Like they didn't earn it. So he goes, it takes away from the hard work that it took for me to get in those schools. He goes, because now you see a black person, whoever it is, that got a degree from Harvard with affirmative action, like, that's not a real degree. Yeah. Like we know, it's not good.
My buddy broke it down this way. It's like,
but also don't forget, with affirmative action, do not forget, it's just a numbers game. Nobody talks about this group. There are more poor white people with less education, less resources than any other race in America. Have you ever heard somebody stick up for them? Ever, dude? It's not good. It's just the numbers. That's what it is. How about Mexicans? There's more poor Mexicans than are poor blacks. Do you hear any of them complain about affirmative action? You ever hear anybody sticking up for them, raising money for them, any of this shit? No, they go to work.
Well, I think a lot of black people go to work, of course, too. And I think
I'm not saying they don't.
But a lot of black people have a problem with affirmative action. In fact, if you do polls, you'll see a great deal of African American voters.
You know
have
how condescending it
They have
is
a big problem
to say you guys can't. You guys aren't smart like the other people, so we got to dumb it down for you in order to get into those schools.
Most of the population, black, brown,
Of course.
everybody says
It's these
we
liberal
don't like-
whites
Yeah,
who are pushing
exactly.
this.
It's liberal
What the fuck
whites.
are you talking about?
Yeah. It's most of them are like,
And your
we don't
daddy's
feel
paid for your
comfortable-
school
we don't
and your
feel comfortable
tutor.
with
What do you
it.
fuck you guys thought? You guys have no perspective.
Yeah.
That's why nobody listens to them.
Well, the news is there to tell you how things should be, not how things are. Every time I fucking hear that, I watch the news, I'm like,
I don't watch the
What
news.
world are you guys living in? Where are you living?
I don't know who still watches the news. It's insane.
Well, that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, well, why would you? It's all this sad
It's like,
stories
you
and
guys
all
are
this
telling
shit.
me the world's on fire and I'm just living my life.
Did you see they found cocaine at the White House?
Sure
And
did.
now you can bet on whose it was. Alex, I'll take Hunter Biden for 5,000, please. And I'm just gonna say this. I know he's a complete fuck up.
It sparked a brief evacuation.
And I've said this before. He looks fun. And dude, he's a moron. He looks like a good time Charlie. Dude,
Excuse me,
his
I think
dad.
I left my computer.
You imagine if that's your boy, like if that's your buddy. His dad is the leader of the free world. This dude is filming, going in a 911 turbo Porsche, high off meth with hookers. He's a good time, dude. Listen, don't want him running my country. Don't want him negotiating policies for me with Ukraine. But as far as a Friday night, him or Darryl Strawberry, it's a good fucking time, dude.
It's a good time.
I don't want to babysit my kids. I'm not saying
good
that.
time.
One night in New York, you give me one person with unlimited money, Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden, baby.
It's a good time, dude. And we get away with everything. No, we don't have to worry about any. We get pulled over, whatever, dude. My dad.
Yeah.
Name somebody else you'd rather have a wild night in Vegas, dude.
He'd be some fun.
Then buy the Bunny Ranch.
Also, he's Hunter Biden. You know, he sells his paintings for like $500,000.
Sure, why not?
I know. Bring up some of Hunter Biden's paintings.
They're so bad.
Bring them up because they sell for a lot. Because rich people are like,
No, they
"Buy Hunter
say
Biden."
they sell for a lot, but obviously it's
I
his
bet-
friends buying
of
them
course his
to
friends
make it seem like it's selling for a lot.
Let's see. Let's see what we think, honestly. All right. Go back up.
These are on sale.
Those aren't. Are those
See
are
that
art
one
prints?
right there. Let me see that one.
$4.
It's not bad. See that one. It's pretty good.
Like a bluebird.
I like that bluebird.
And here's the thing.
It's actually kind of
Here's what else makes it more valuable. Probably did that on meth, you fucks. Again, more
agree.
impressive.
I agree.
Look at him.
He's in Venice, I think.
I don't think so.
No?
No, he's definitely not in Venice, Brian.
There you go, right there.
It's not bad.
225,000.
That's bad.
Can I paint that right now? Sure.
I don't know. That's pretty good, dude.
I could do that.
Hunter's kind of talented. I want one of his paintings.
Again, goes back. He seems like a good time, dude.
He seems
Dude, little
like a
painting,
good time.
some whores, little cocaine.
Yeah.
Get in the 911. We fall into any issues. Call my daddy. Chopper us out.
Yep. Not a bad looking man. How tall is he? I think Joe's about 6'2".
Biden.
Just pretty tall.
He was.
5'8"? There's no way, right?
Okay.
No, yeah.
This one says 6 feet. This one
Nobody
says
thinks
5'8".
he's tall. This is Brian's obsession with bigger men. I knew he was 5'7", 5'8".
Bring up how tall Joe Biden is.
Maybe 5'11".
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
6.
6 feet.
And that's on there.
The current president is 6 feet.
You shrink when you get old.
Yeah, he's getting smaller.
Yeah. Might have been taller when he was younger. Donald's 6'3". Donald's a big boy. Barack is 6'2"? Come on. Wow.
Who's the tallest? Is it Abe?
Lincoln, I think.
Click
Yeah,
on that
I'm
chin.
pretty sure it's Abe.
If you go down,
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln.
6'4".
James Madison. It's 5'.
And 6'4" back then was a beast.
Yeah. Ronald Reagan was about 6'2", I think.
And what's interesting is Joe Biden won't acknowledge Hunter Biden's son. You know, he has a kid, dude.
He has a legitimate kid,
Yeah,
right?
they refuse to
A love
acknowledge
child?
him. Yeah. And the girl was pretty attractive. Bring that up, Chin. Hunter Biden's baby mama. He was paying $10,000 a month, which is
Yeah.
chump change to a president.
Should I just type in baby mama?
Yeah. Not bad looking.
Oh,
cute kid, too.
Cute.
London Roberts.
32 years old. Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the Biden administration refused to acknowledge her.
Is that right?
Yep.
Aw. That's his daughter?
Yep.
He's not in her life?
Nope.
Oh, that's so bad. He's a piece of shit.
He has to pay $20,000 a month, but they redid it where it was less.
Oh, he fucked that guy then.
Hunter,
Yeah.
that's where you draw the line?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Be a dad, you piece of shit.
I mean, did you think he was a good one?
Probably bad.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's on
By the way,
meth,
you know,
Brian.
you're a good point.
He's on meth.
Maybe better to stay out of the kid's life until you got it together.
You get him right now.
You
Sober
can't be
up.
driving 175 miles an hour with the kid in a baby seat.
But
when you're
imagine,
smoking crack.
imagine this. Donald Trump. I mean, Bill Clinton got his dick sucked in the Oval Office. That's wild. That's wild. Hunter, your dad is the president of the United States. Hey, bro, and there's all this investigation going on right now. You come to his house, the White House,
With blow.
and you snort cocaine at the table.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Gangster.
Again,
Had an honest person as he walked through the metal detector.
makes me like him. Something about him, like that is a maverick.
He likes to party.
That is a wild boy.
Likes to blow and hookers. Not a terrible time. There's a price to pay, not just money. But
Now, a lot of the screams, Daddy Biden wasn't in his life. It's self-sabotage,
I
him
don't
trying
know.
to get back at his dad.
Well, I think Hunter. So here's what I have to say about all of this. How old was Hunter when he lost his mother and 2 sisters at the same time?
and lost his brother.
And then he lost his brother. Now, I'm sorry, but that's survivor guilt. And you and I have children. Watch this. This is going to make you feel so bad for him. Okay. Died.
72.
Hunter was born in 70.
So he was 2. So he had,
2 is a terrible age.
Oh.
You
Well,
lose
no.
your mommy and daddy, you know exactly who your mommy
we didn't
is.
lose his
No,
dad.
you don't know exactly who your mommy is.
Ah,
Yeah, you do. My son's a year and a half. If he lost his mom right now, it'd be a disaster. He loves his mom. Then he died. Then his brother died.
2015 from brain cancer, his brother.
Biden thinks it was in the Iraq War, though. You hear him? He keeps saying he lost his son in war. They're all.
He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot. Now I don't know, but he's been through a lot. You know.
Yeah, the drug use I understand, but not the stuff with China and all that stuff. You know?
And he had an addiction, man. He had a fucking addiction, and that grips some people. Good people,
Of course.
good people, and some people don't make it. So
You got to tighten it up, though. He's at every resources pot. Your dad's the president of the United States.
but he is tightening it up now.
Oh, has he? They just found cocaine at the White House, Brian.
Okay. How do we know it's his?
Who? I mean,
I'll take 5,000, Alex.
yeah.
Hunter Biden for 5,000.
He's just a wild boy, dude. Wild.
13 days without sleeping. Now,
Smoking crack, drinking vodka.
yeah, I don't believe that, but that's a long time. Melissa Cohen.
His book is about him being sober. I'm not buying that book, dude. Might as well buy fucking Puff the Magic Dragon. Believe that. It's like, come on. You hear him on Marin, though, and you couldn't help but like him. That's why I was like, oh, he's a good time.
Oh, yeah. Come on, you and I would like him. At the end of the day, we talk to him. We got to get him on the podcast, actually. I'm serious.
I don't think he's doing podcasts like this with everything going on.
We got to get him on.
No.
Reach out.
Because, yeah, go ahead and reach out to Hunter Biden, Brian. Let me know how it goes for you.
Hunter.
I don't think he's doing firing the kid, dude.
He might know us.
We're too much. He might, but we're too much of a wild card.
Yeah.
Like, and what we're going to talk politics with him. I don't give a fuck about his shitty politics.
No, we'll just talk to him about what it's like to be him.
Hey, what's it like doing crack, bitch?
That's a great.
He's not answering that question.
Yeah.
No, he's like, well, that was back in the day. No, I'm talking like in the video that I saw on your laptop.
Fake?
Hey, can we bring up some of these hookers? What'd you do with that, dude? He's not doing that stuff.
Only off air. We've had celebrities here who act super straight laced, and then we get
Never have him on again.
and then we get them off.
Nah, I'm not here for that.
Yeah, when we
I
get
don't
them
want to do a
off
podcast
camera. You're
like
like,
that.
oh, you're a different person.
Very rare because we can't have him back.
No,
Keep that same energy on the mic. What are you doing, dude?
keep that same energy.
What are you
on
doing?
the
Why are you
mic.
playing a character on the pod? It's a podcast.
Yeah,
Are you gonna lose your career? Sure.
sure.
Yeah, we can't do fake. That's why we stopped booking actors.
Yeah, correct.
All right, Jim, what do you got? Did you guys do anything for the 4th?
I saw a comedy show at the Hollywood Improv. It was all right.
It couldn't have been packed on a July
No,
4th
it was
night.
half full. Apparently, the other room was full of rowdy teenagers. All the comedians were like,
Teenagers.
they're like, we're getting heckled in there.
Yeah, because teenagers don't know how to act.
One
Yeah,
of the Asian comedians got called Matt Rice instead of Matt Rife.
that's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
I went to the beach and watched professional volleyball players mix it up, men and women.
Gay.
Yeah, and all I wanted to be was a professional volleyball player. See,
Sure.
the thing about
you
me is
rock
when
hard
I'm
all the
put-
time.
yeah,
Do you see any fireworks?
Was I looking at the guys more than the girls? 100%.
Any fireworks?
No fireworks canceled.
Why?
Particulates in the air.
The fuck's that mean?
No fireworks in the South Bay.
There's so many fireworks out here.
Really?
Oh my! You sound like
Yeah.
fucking World War
My poor
II.
dogs, because the neighborhood kids were setting them off. My poor dogs were freaking out.
Also, but come on, dog, figure it out, right? It's so annoying.
Poor
I hate
dog.
it. God damn. It's once a year, you fucking hounds.
I know, but they
God
don't know.
damn it. You're welcome to America.
I had to sit with my
He wants to
corgi.
ship you to China, bitch, where we got these fireworks and get eaten alive? God, you got a good thing going.
You're speaking reason, but they don't know.
I know. They're
Poor
so
little guy.
annoying. Once a year, they freak the fuck out.
Drooling
you
everywhere.
gotta deal with it.
Wouldn't leave my feet.
Oh,
Poor
God,
little
they're
guy.
so annoying.
Poor
Figure it
little guy.
out, man.
My German Shepherd was fine. She was like, whatever. But my
She's been
my
through some
corgi
shit.
freaking out. Yeah, she's a working dog. She's a working.
Did you do anything last night, Jen? Did you see any
Stayed home.
fireworks?
Yeah, I'm surprised because this is like this area. I thought there's gonna be zero fireworks. Well, not zero, but very
Every
little.
year it's popping like
But
World
it,
War II.
'cause, yeah, outside my balcony is just like, going crazy
Till, like,
Woodland Hills.
midnight.
Yeah, It started,
I
like,
told
at
my
7
kids because they
something.
sleep together now. I go, hey, listen, you can hear like it sounds like gunshots. It's not. It's just the fireworks, and they were cool.
I heard sirens going off, but I doubt anyone got arrested.
Oh, you
or
heard
anything.
sirens?
Yeah, plenty of sirens going.
Fireworks
on.
are so illegal.
That's why I'm like we could have done that box that I have.
Is it still here? We
in
did
my-
have it in
it's in
the
my
cool
pad.
room there.
I still have it.
That'd be fun.
Give me
Too late now.
Give me some current events.
All right, Brian, here we go. First one is the Ben and Jerry's controversy. This is on 4th of July too.
This is great.
So Ben and Jerry on their Twitter and their website, they made this claim that U.S. exists on stolen indigenous land.
Do you guys hate sales?
Oh, they're screwed. Now,
So this is what they wrote exactly.
The 4th of July, it's time that we recognize the U.S. exists on stolen indigenous land and commit to returning it. Learn more and take action now.
and this come from two white guys, Ben and Jerry, who utilized our system to make a business and thrive in it. Now they get to the top. Now that whatever they have white guilt, they're trying to do their thing. They're screwed, dude.
Give
this
the
dude right here-
money back to who?
The guy looks like a walrus.
So it says he's not a stranger to activism. He donated more than $1 million to a group to help end the U.S. military support of Ukraine. And if you go on their website, I went on their website, they have this activism tab, and it's literally just everything you could possibly imagine.
Let's hear
It's
our
super
progressive
woke.
values.
Hey, but also just make my fucking Cherry Garcia ice cream and shut your fucking mouth. How about that? Also, your ice cream ain't shit compared to the new ice cream out now.
We love making ice cream.
Compared to
Human rights
Afters, compared to fucking Jenny's, Salt and Straw, Ben and Jerry's can suck my Native American cock, dude. How about that? Now, here's what sucks. My favorite shoes are the Ben and Jerry Dunks. I can't wear them right now. Ain't that a bitch?
Hold on, go
It's
back.
like when Kanye did his weird Jewish thing. You fuck
go
me,
down,
dude.
go down, go down. Let me see this. All right. Capitalism and the wealth it produces do not create opportunity for everyone equally. We recognize that the gap between the rich and the poor is wider than any time since the 1920s. We strive to create economic opportunities for those who have been denied them and to advance new models of economic justice that are sustainable
Let's not
and
push their
replicable.
shit. Let's not push them. Fuck these guys. Two rich white guys who
But
made
you guys
it.
made money off of capitalism.
Yeah, exactly. Their entire business.
It's amazing.
And they're based out of, you'd think Portland, but no, they're based out of somewhere on the East Coast.
Literally everything.
Hey, just make ice cream. Hey, just make my fucking ice cream. Also, fuck Ben and Jerry's. They ain't shit.
Well,
I thought this was interesting. The CEO of AI chatbot who makes ChatGPT, he said in an interview that he says you can imagine the best case scenario being amazing scenario for us, but then the worst case would be lights out for all of us with AI technology.
His thoughts on the worst case scenario, though, were pretty bleak. The bad case, I think this is important to say. It's like lights out for all of us. I'm more worried about an accidental misuse case in the short term. Yeah, so I think it's like impossible to overstate the importance of AI safety and alignment work.
oh boy.
I would like to see much, much more happening. Yeah, dude. It's like pros, cons. Pros, it cures all cancer.
it could be amazing.
Cons,
We could all
Terminator
be
2.
Yeah.
Cons,
Terminator 2.
robots that just kill us all.
And they just built one that looks like the Terminator 2.
Yeah.
It's just it's so
Wait,
scary.
Neymar gets an eye.
Yeah, so I thought of Brendan because of this.
Dude,
'Cause
you
he
know
wanted
that
to
you
get
and
a
I
pond.
fucking their names up, Nebuchadnezzar and all that.
That was so funny.
My nephews, because they're soccer players, just
Yeah.
pass it. It went viral. People
It
were
went
like,
viral
"Look at
on
these
TikTok
idiots.
and on,
look
like-
at these idiots
and on some soccer
play for the same
websites.
team, and we're just killing their names.
Way
Yeah, that
off.
was super funny.
Oh my God.
But so Neymar at his mansion, he built a pond, basically a lake, and apparently the environmental authorities there are fining him $3.5 million.
But can he still keep the lake?
He could, yeah, but he gets fined 3.5 mil.
Oh, every year?
And it says something about it to transferring fresh water resources, sand, and rocks.
How big is the lake?
Okay, I think this is the one.
To call it a lake is pretty fucking. I mean, that's
Oh,
pretty-
like a mini lake, like this. I think that's what it is. Right
and
here.
does he have fish in there?
I think he just swims in it. To be honest, if this is the correct.
Why is he
picture.
like? It's just a big pool for God's sakes.
Kind of a
Yeah.
cool lake though. It's got stones. And
Artificial
I'm
lake
sure.
next to his mansion. That's lit, dude. That guy makes all the money.
tell you.
But yeah, 3.5 mil to do that.
God, don't they have bigger concerns in Brazil? I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's his dad arguing with the environmental active.
That's like it's a fucking pool. You guys keep calling it a lake.
Yeah,
I get it.
It'd be cool if you had, like,
Environmentalists,
alligators
too, They're
and
like,
shit
you
in
know, it's like, is this what you're worried about? The guy made a little pool there. Huh?
and Neymar's bringing so much money to.
Oh my
to
God,
so-
nutsos.
All right, this is a quick MMA one. This came out of nowhere, really. Alistair Overeem, apparently he just retired. He said it in June, which no one really picked up on. And then you remember we saw the picture of him on Shop Show, how he lost all that weight right here on the right.
Good for him.
Apparently he met this guy that's teaching him about health, and he became a vegetarian. So he only eats.
And he got off
vegetarian food now.
steroids. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Weight loss. Then you tighten up your diet. That's what happens. I call him Ozempic Ream.
He does look.
Yes.
You call him Uber Ream. It's
That doesn't-
Ozempic Ream
he
now,
doesn't- He
baby.
doesn't look good.
But that
I
looks
think.
like
I think he looks healthy. I'm proud of him because you carry all that weight when you get older, like your heart, the blood pressure. Like he wants to live long, man. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're so skinny." Yeah, that's dope, dude. All that weight
I
and
don't know
carrying
if-
all
I
that
don't know if
weight.
going that vegetarian, like, I don't know.
he said something about
Maybe it feels good.
when you eat meat, there's parasites that build up in your body, and you start craving more meat.
1,000 times.
Now that guy just got in his ear. I think he'll get over it, but at least he lost all the weight. However, you got to get there to get all that weight off. He did it. Now he can eat some meat, dude.
As
What
long
are
as
you
he's
talking
healthy, then yeah.
about? All that horse meat you used to eat. What are we doing, dude?
Yeah.
I thought this was super
This
cool.
thing's nuts.
Yeah.
$2.2 billion.
What? I didn't know
That's
that.
how much that cost. $2.2 billion. This sphere they built in
MSG
Vegas.
sphere in
It's
Vegas, yeah.
nuts, dude.
But look how it looks super cool.
That's pretty badass.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen the silver like chrome one they did on it?
God, that's incredible.
But just the illusion looks awesome.
Here's my thing though. What's it do?
It just looks cool.
You know what it is? It's a part of the skyline that will never change. And when you think about Vegas now, generations will think of that first.
Yeah, I know. Hey, $2.2 billion though.
I don't know if
Hey,
it's
let
that
me ask
much.
you. Bring it up, Jim. Why would I make that up? Be
2.2
2
billion.
billion. Yeah. That
Make
look how
that?
big it is, dude.
You mean
and
make
all
the whole structure?
that thing costs $2.2 billion. Think about all the technology, Brian, and it's waterproof. Waterproof.
2.3.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was off. My bad. 2.3. You fuck. I don't think it costs that much. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Right?
Well, the whole structure.
Hey, let's do that again.
Look at the whole structure.
Yeah, dude. That thing costs $2.3 billion.
Oh, to build the whole thing, and that's a building.
Oh, you thought I was talking about a part of
I
it?
thought it was just a globe.
How crazy is that? $2.3 billion.
That's the structure.
Holy shit.
Here's my thing.
Makes sense.
Why though? Right?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's cool for
pretty
it to look
badass.
once.
It's pretty cool.
I just don't know what you do with it. Is it a
Well,
is it a
you know,
hotel inside?
It's an architectural wonder,
No, I don't wonder. I know how they did it.
and they'll see their money back.
Yeah, over time for sure. But is it a hotel? What's in there?
It's probably a place where
What would you say it
huge
does?
acts will go, right? So it's like, did you play the
Oh, there it is.
MSG?
It's the Sphere.
You play the Sphere in Vegas.
What's that?
it'll become-
Venetian.
Yeah, it'll be huge. It'll
So
be
it
the
is a
Sphere.
hotel resort.
He sold out the Sphere. It'll be that, you know.
Yeah, they have restaurants. Yeah, so it's gonna be a hotel.
They might have. It says entertainment too, so maybe fights in there.
That's crazy.
It's nuts looking, right?
It looks super cool when I first saw it.
I saw it this morning on Instagram. It was silver. It was like a chrome.
Insane.
I don't like it when they do the big
Hold
fireball.
on. Go
That
to
scares
Olivia
me.
Dunn.
Yeah.
She's
So,
adorable.
speaking of money, she's super hot. Obviously, she's a
She's the
gymnast.
highest paid.
And then she did an interview, and apparently they asked her like, "What's a how much money
The
did you make
most?
off a post? And then they said over 500 or under 500. She goes over 500,000 for a single post. 500.
Did you see her Sports Illustrated shoot?
No.
No, but I see her Instagram and
it.
she's freaking hot as.
How old is she before we get in trouble?
insane
She's like
gorgeous.
23 or something. Like that.
Fair game. She's so gorgeous.
Yeah. She's smoking.
I mean, are you fucking kidding me? And she's a sick athlete.
Well, yeah.
Jesus Christ. But her,
Wifey.
she's cool. Looks weird there, but go up, Chin, because her Sports Illustrated is the one where she's on the beach. Keep going. Right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one. That's on Sports Illustrated. Crazy,
That's
right?
your thing. If that's your thing, I guess. Who she date?
Name somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who wouldn't sign up for that?
Let's just see real quick.
I don't think she's dating anyone, is she? She makes so much fucking money.
With
Who
Josh?
the fuck is Josh? It's some frat dude.
2022.
I'm Chad, bro. That's all it is.
Wow.
Josh Richards, baseball pitcher.
Just doing the damn thing in AAA or some shit.
Oh no, so Theo Milas is the pitcher. I don't know, man. I'm sure she has plenty of boyfriends.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, I'm sure there's. Yeah, I'm sure her
Oh my
DMs
Lord,
are
look at her, though.
flooded.
I mean, look at her.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, she's so famous now.
As a gymnast.
Yeah, gymnast. Is she even on the Olympic team? I don't think she's at that level.
I don't think. Yeah, I remember
She's
her.
super
Like,
hot, and she's in college. Just a run of the mill chick, I think. As far as gymnastic goes, I don't know gymnastics.
I think she's actually was really good.
Oh, she was on the national
Wow,
team.
that's a big deal. That's really hard.
She's the highest valued women's college athlete. Oh, for the NIL.
I heard, yeah, for NIL, the name, image, likeness. I think
She's
the
on
only one
US
above her
national- being
is
on the U.S. national team is
LeBron's
no joke.
son, Bronny. That's the only person.
I
that
think
makes
she's
more
higher
money.
than him.
No,
LeBron's
I
son's
read it.
2.2.
I just read something.
Really?
recently,
If she's
yeah.
getting 500,000 posts, because I know LeBron's son. Well, maybe it was just one deal. He signed for 2.2, and he was in high school.
That's so insane.
What?
Aw,
But good on them.
good for her.
Hell
This
yeah!
thing was really bizarre. This is on American Airlines. I'll just show you the clip here on TikTok. It's a woman saying that she doesn't think someone's real. I'll show you real quick.
And you know who was on this
she's
flight?
probably on
Carrot Top.
drugs.
Carrot
Really?
Top was on this flight.
Oh, I
and
didn't
like,
know
this bitch was crazy.
She's on.
I feel bad for these people too.
It's
Like,
when
what
you
the
do
hell-
too much acid.
It must be like some sort of drugs.
I haven't seen this.
I'm telling you.
She looks normal too.
And there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you.
She's not bad looking.
No, that's
That motherfucker back there is not real. And you can still claim and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Just get her off the plane.
and it held up to everyone for 3 hours.
She was
3
having-
hours.
she was
3
having
hours.
a-
Why so long? Just be like, man,
don't
come
know.
with us. We'll get you
Protocol
off.
It's obvious she's crazy, yeah. Or something's wrong.
Or this is the plot from Final Destination, and she's spot on.
And the guy's just like lizard.
He's like, why'd you do this? I wonder what she was on though.
I would have done that to her. I would have been like, "Hi, do you think I'm real?"
Yeah. Or what if it was the guy who just had like Botox? He's like, God damn it, this is embarrassing. He's not real. Or she's talking about Carrot Top. He's not real.
Now
look at
that's-
his face. He's all, hey, be cool, be
That's-
cool.
that's-
So I'm getting off the plane. He's like, you piece of shit.
That's interesting. Deer impaled on fan.
Oh, that's for Stephen King. But I'll show you this real quick. Another attack happened where a woman was walking her dog, and this is in South Carolina, and
Yeah,
she
that's
got
what happened.
It's always old
apparently
bitches.
killed by an alligator.
It's always old ladies strolling by the lake.
669, so not crazy.
And it was
old.
like a 15-foot gator.
and they said the gator wouldn't let the people try to they wanted to recover the body, but he kept watching
Protect the
over
body,
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it was a big old body, right? Big old gator, not body.
Dinosaur.
I don't know the length of the gator.
Could there be anything worse than getting killed by a gator, man?
Yeah. Oh,
At least they're old, and I bet it happens fast.
And they always
that
like walking dogs. It seems like it's when they're walking.
They're always
dogs.
by the fucking water.
Yeah,
man.
she was by the actual shore.
I would.
Is there any warnings that there's gators there, though?
There's got to be, man.
Yeah. Anytime you're in Florida, there are gators everywhere. And
This
they're
is South
always
Carolina.
This is
though.
South Carolina.
Same thing. I'm going there. I'll be there I'll be in South Carolina Friday, Saturday.
This Friday,
Greenville,
Saturday?
Greenville. I'm glad I knew. I didn't know that, by the way. So I'm glad you told me that. Now that I'm reminded of that. South Carolina, Gators are dinosaurs.
But I don't think of South Carolina as Gators.
neither.
Like Florida, I wouldn't go to a kiddie pool.
Me neither.
But South Carolina, I probably would have done it. Now I know.
Yep. Deer impaled on spikes.
So this is Stephen King's house. On a fence, a
He'll write a
deer
book about
suddenly
this.
got impaled right there.
Oh, he tried jumping through it?
Yeah,
and it
probably.
went through his tummy?
Now that's
There you
good
go.
eating because if nobody's looking, I'm taking that deer and I'm skinning it.
Also,
I'm
side note, Stephen King's house haunted as shit. Look at that thing.
It looks scary for
yeah.
sure.
I mean, he's a scary writer, right?
eating. Yeah.
He even looks scary.
Well, he went through a lot of drug and alcohol addiction.
He doesn't remember writing anything.
That's right.
He was too drunk. He's like, I don't remember.
Said I don't remember writing Cujo.
Didn't he get hit by a car too?
Yep. Got really fucked up. And
Go-
he
go-
wrote Misery.
A ghost car. That was a ghost car.
It was
They
a
finally
clown
paid
car.
him
It was actually
back.
a clown car.
They finally paid him
Bunch
back.
of clowns, and they got out and they threw pies in their own
And they
faces.
were ghosts. They were
They hit
haunted
him and threw
clowns.
pies in his face, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was covered in whipped cream.
Dude, that dude wrote Shawshank Redemption.
He wrote it all.
Regarded as the best movie of all
The
time.
Shining. I mean,
Misery.
he's one of the greatest. He is the great American writer.
Pet Cemetery.
The Stand. He's just an incredible writer.
Gone in the Wind.
How about It?
Gone
He
in the
wrote
Wind?
It. No, he didn't write that.
Okay,
He
sorry.
wrote It. Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. That's what it was.
No, see, you're thinking you're Gone with the Wind. He wrote
What?
Gone
What am I?
in the Wind.
Gone in the Wind.
Gone in the Wind.
Yeah, it was
It's a
book
movie
he
about
never published.
farts.
It was a movie about farts that didn't do well. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks crazy.
Yeah. All right, kids.
All right.
Is that
did
it?
That should be
did
it. That should be
Right
it.
on Stephen King.
We did it.
I got a bunch of tour dates coming up, be announced for August. August is packed. It's coming up, kids. Don't worry. Schaub and Friends in Pasadena, July 28th. I'll have some monsters on that show. One show only at 8 p.m. Spokane Comedy Club, one of my faves, September 21st to 23rd. And your boys at Skankfest. It's going down Skankfest Vegas. I'm gonna stay in that weird
We
sphere.
both are.
I don't know if you'll be
I want
there.
to stay in your room.
You want to stay in that sphere with me? Yeah. Hopefully it's open.
Let's share a bed and stop pretending. All right, guys. I'm going to be in, I'll be at the Comedy Zone in Greenville, South Carolina, July 7th and 8th, this Friday, Saturday.
And you know what Brian's going to do? Brian's going to kill alligators for you guys.
Damn right. Then I'll be at the Blue Room July
Go,
21
great
and
room,
22.
dude.
I can't wait.
All right, kids. Love you.